Policies affecting businesses and the economy of the southeastern region of Nigeria. It comes right after global business on the Afia Business Morning, and on today's edition of the Eastern Business Report, we will be looking at, the business of art and its expression. My name is Ubon Kings. Welcome to the Eastern Business Report. It's still the Eastern Business Report, and like I did say before the break, on this edition we're going to be looking at the business of art and its expression. Now, the Nigerian art industry, as it were, is a vibrant sector with a lot of potential. Oh boy. Now, it has produced innovative works that represent Nigerian culture and recognized globally. However, the industry faces challenges like lack of funding and infrastructure. Now, the truth of the matter is, in 2019, the Nigerian art market reached a 10-year high. The art market performed better than the overall market during the currency crisis. International auction houses saw an increase in purchases of African art between 2022 and 2023. Now, the question is, how well has the African art, the Nigerian art industry thrived thus far? And joining me on this conversation this morning is none other than Choma Okpala, who is an artist and Afia business correspondent. It's good to have you join us, Choma. Choma, good morning.
Good morning to you too, King.
Yes, good to have you. First and foremost, before we get into anything, let's find out, what is art to you, really?
All right. To me, art is a way we express how we feel. Okay, like me for me as an artist, art is the way I express my skill and also a way I feel, my imagination, in a physical form and a visible form. So in a form where people get to see it, feel it, and also help me, and also express myself, so people can as well know that, okay, this is beautiful, this is her imagination, and she was able to bring it out in the open for us to also see how she feels.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, yours, what I've noticed is what you do basically with reference to the video that we just saw now. You do a whole lot of drawings. Your medium is majorly, correct me if I'm wrong, majorly pencil on canvas.
Yes, of course.
Right? Yeah. So, and it almost looks as if it's something you do looking at an existing picture. But other than this form of art, is there anything else that you actually you do apart from this one?
Other than this form of art, when it comes to just art, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's just this pencil. And we don't really use the pencil. Of course, yes, we use the pencil, but not just any pencil. We use the charcoal pencil. Yeah, so we use that, and that is mainly where I'm specialized. Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful. Now, before we get into all this art thing, let's talk about Choma Okpala first. Okay. I mean, if you were to describe the lady Choma Okpala, how would you describe her?
Okay. All right. I would say that first of all, I graduated from the Federal Polytechnic Oko for mass communication. That was my major. I majored in mass communication, and currently I've not gone for service. Yeah, I'm still waiting to go for service. So I work here in Afia TV.
Definitely. Definitely.
So I work here in Afia TV as the business correspondent and also the production assistant to the Afia Business Morning. So I'm also an artist, as you have seen.
How do you how do you marry these things? I mean, you mentioned a part of you being an artist. There's also the other part of being heavily involved in the production process when it comes to the Afia Business Morning. How do you create your balance between the side hustle and the main hustle?
Well, it has not been easy, and it's still not easy. Yeah, because one has to take full charge for the other one to, you know, just be there. Yeah. So we know, first of all, I would say again that art is not something you just do part time. Yeah, it's something you have to put in your all in order to get what you want. Because, you know, earlier I said it has to do with your imagination. Yeah, so, you know, bringing out something that is upstairs in your head is not easy. It takes time to sit and be creative and then bring it out in a visual form that people can see, right? So it's not easy. So I do the art basically during the weekend. Yeah, during the weekends I do the art, and then during the weekday when I'm back from work and I still have maybe luxury of time, maybe I could just still do it. Yeah, after work.
So it's a case of managing your time, right? Yeah. Majorly. Do you have time to rest? Oh, story for another day. Leave it there. But the question I want to find out really, I need answer to really is, at what point did you find out you could draw? I mean, hold on, before you answer that, because it looks like you already have a lot to tell me. Before you answer that, I know that some of us grew up drawing all our lives, you know, but some other people took it to the next level. We took it to the next level to a certain extent. We now diverted to another level, you know. But at what point did you know that you could draw?
Okay, I think the best way to answer this question is in my family, right?
Oh, really?
Yes. My mom is good with pencil, but I don't think she have ever drawn something like maybe an art or anything, but she's good with pencil. She could draw, yeah, and my brothers as well. We all could draw. Back then when we were growing up, I remember us going into like just a little competition. Would be like who is going to draw this first, or who's going to draw it faster. Yes, and best as well. So it's, we are looking at who's going to be faster and whose own is going to be the best. So we have 3 brothers, so 4 of us. So 4 of us will always go about this, the drawing of a thing. So we just pick something that we could draw, and then we start. So I started that way, and just more of cartoons then.
I can imagine.
Yeah, so we always drew this cartoon, and I found it difficult to color, because I was scared that maybe if I color, I will not be able to get what I want anymore, that I won't be able to do it well. So I was scared to take that next step. So when I got into school, I met this certain person. You know, in school there are a lot of people that draw, yeah, fine and applied art, that department. And then there was this certain person in my lodge. Then he was into art, so I started hanging around him, and I wanted to learn how exactly he does this. And then I told him I think I can do this, but I'm not sure. That I basically draw cartoons, so I've not done something real before. So, and he said he said he doesn't think I could do it, and that's, to me, was like a challenge. I was like, okay, I think this, because he said this, I'm going to now prove him wrong. So I did something. There was this drawing he was doing as of that time. I took on to myself that I told myself that, okay, since he's doing this, let me as well do this in my own way, just in a little way, and then show him to get his opinion. So that was what I did, and then I showed him. He was very impressed. He was very impressed. He was like, wow, did I really do that? I said, yes, I did this. So he said, okay, and that was just how I started going deeper and deeper into art, and I found that, yes, I could actually do this, and I improved a lot.
Okay, talking about improving a lot. Now, let's talk about, you already said in passing that your mom already is good with pencil. So I'm sure by the time she noticed you had gotten into this, she probably would have supported you. I mean, there's no need to ask you whether or not, okay, fine, you should still tell us. What was your mom's first reaction when she found out that you could actually do something like this?
You know, when I first did, like, so, when I first drew something something visual, like a human, I was very impressed with myself. I couldn't wait to show my mom and my family as a whole. Like, I was like, I can't wait to show you guys what I did. I sent it to them, and they were like, wow, did I really do that? I said, yes, I did it. And then I told my brothers, if we all could draw cartoons, I don't think there's anything stopping us from drawing humans as well. Yes, because it's something that's already inbuilt in us. It's just left for us to take that next step and advance into doing it. Okay, so when I told them, they were all impressed, and there was just my cousin that said that he would like me to teach him
how to draw.
How to draw. And I told him that whenever he's ready, I'm always free. That he could even talk to my brothers, and then they could just fill him in on everything he has to know about.
No, quickly, take us through the process of drawing for you. I mean, where does it start? I know some people, let me not even say anything. How does yours start? I mean, your process of drawing, where does it start from?
Okay, mine, I start with grid lines, okay? That's how I start, yeah. And I don't just draw like that, like maybe someone sitting. I could do that, yeah? But then I mainly do, you send a picture to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you just tell me the picture you want me to draw, yeah, and you just send it to me, okay? Then I start with the grid line. I make my lines, and then I start drawing the picture exactly as it is on the one you gave me. I just give you what you ordered versus what you got. Then I give you what you ordered. You don't do this what you ordered versus what you got, and then we'll make fun of. No. You give what you ordered is what you got.
Okay, so tell me, on average, how many days does it take to finish one job?
Okay, that depends on the size. Yeah, because every artwork is based on size. There are ones that they are small. You have the small size, you have the medium size, and you have the large size. The small size is 10 by 12. Yeah, so that one, on average, I would just say 2 to 3 days I'm done. That's if I should mix it with my work here.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Because I might not really have much time because of my work here. So, but if I'm to add that, then just say 2 to 3 days I'm done, or even a day. I should be done within a day or two.
Okay, let's stay with 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
Let's stay with that, so you take your time. So now, having said all of this, I mean, I'm aware that you made a portrait for the MD of Afia TV, and the question I want to ask is, what was your motivation for that? You were not paid for it. I mean, as a matter of fact, from what I gathered, you're not paid for it. So what was the motivation for that? Because I know all the things you use cost money. So exactly what was the motivation for that?
Okay. Right. You know, when I first got to Afia TV here, when I first started working here, I kind of admired him from afar. Like, admired him in the way he behaves as a person and also as a boss. Yeah, I've worked with a lot of people before, and I got to see how they treat their employees. And I saw that, okay, this person is actually different from the other people I've worked with. So I was like, okay, let's do something nice for him as well. So I resorted to making a portrait of him.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So now let's come back to something I like to talk about. Now, on average, how much? I was going to ask you how much it costs to do this, but let's not spoil market for you right now. But let's look at something else, right? Let's look at the instruments, the things that characterize, or rather are necessary for you to make these drawings happen. From the very first thing, how much does these things cost? Cost price. I'm not asking you to tell me how much you do the painting. I'm telling you cost price for the materials you get.
Okay. If I tell you the cost price of just the framing alone,
it's crazy, right?
It's crazy.
So how do you cope? I mean, really, how do your customers cope when it comes to payment? Because I mean, a lot of persons say, I don't want to use the phrase they use because it's quite derogatory, but this economy is not smiling. That's the truth of the matter. So how do they cope, and how do you cope, especially getting clients?
Well, it's been very difficult. Yes, it's been very, very difficult. You know, with the way things are in the country right now, a lot of people will tell you that it's quite expensive. So I'm even very afraid to ask, because I don't really think there's anybody that wouldn't love to have a portrait of him or herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everybody would love to do it for their loved ones because it's something to admire.
Right.
Imagine seeing yourself in black and white on
your wall.
On your wall.
Right.
Imagine that side, that view. It gives this kind of joy. Okay. So, but people are scared to do it because they feel it costs so much. So when you tell them the price and they'll be like, it's too expensive. Things in the market now are very expensive. The economy is very bad, and everybody's crying. Yeah, everybody's crying. The same way you're crying, the same way I'm also crying, because I know that if I tell my customers this is the price for this is the price for this, I feel bad myself, because I'm not even happy telling you that this is the price for this, because the economy has made it that way. I feel the pain as well, because even when I go to the market to purchase those materials, I also cry in my heart there.
So, now tell me, having said all of that and established the fact that it's biting on both parties, on your part and on the part of your client, etc. What challenges have you really faced as far as this business is concerned? I mean, let's remove the part of cost imperative. Yes, we get that. Cost affects everybody by extension too. So what other thing has been a major challenge for you?
I think aside cost, another challenge is time.
Right.
Yeah, time. Getting the time to do all of that, like marrying it with my work here in Afia TV. Yeah, that has been a very big challenge for me. Yeah, when you get to hustle between doing this and then doing the other thing at the same time, and then you remember that you're not really taking a rest today. Let me just take a rest, and then you remember that there's the customer that you're supposed to deliver this to before the following week. Right. You're like, okay, let me go back and continue again. And then, because even if you tell them that this is not ready, just wait a little while, they might not really understand it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. To them, you're supposed to deliver
at a certain time.
Yes, at a certain time. So that has also been a major challenge aside cost. But let me talk about that cost as well.
Okay.
You know, people are scared of the amount.
Right.
People that don't really know the value of art. Because if you really know the value of art, you know that yes, it's really worth it. That money is worth it. And to me, it's very worth it, because I said I'm an artist. Aside that, if someone were to make a portrait of me and I hang it on my wall, knowing that I'm an artist, I know what that person must have gone through, or who. Imagine bringing out every single detail. If there was something
I was going to come to that.
If there was something on your face, the person is supposed to put that thing on your face as well on the portrait. That defines you.
Right.
Yes, that defines you. So if for instance, you had maybe a scar on your face and that scar was not on the picture, whoever that sees that picture might not really know that this is you. You get? Because they all know you to have a scar on a particular part of your face, and then you're not seeing it on the picture. Imagine that. Yeah, unless people that go for pictures of maybe an old picture of yours, when you were a kid. That happens. There are people that want to have a portrait of them when they were very little. It happens too. Yeah.
Okay, so fine. I think we've touched on major things. So going forward, with reference to the business of drawing and everything, what do you anticipate as far as your business is concerned? And generally, in the art space, what do you anticipate?
Well, I anticipate
more money, right?
More money.
Okay.
Ahead. They say forward ever, backward ever, right?
Right.
Yeah, so I anticipate more money, and more money means more customers.
Yes, I get that.
When you do a perfect work for someone, they tend to recommend you and also refer you to other people, right? Yeah, so if you don't do a perfect work for someone, they won't refer you.
True that.
They won't refer you. They won't even tell people. They won't even if someone brings up your name, they will be like,
No, that one, no, forget about it.
Don't even go there. If you go there, you will just be disappointed.
Yeah.
Not only will she not deliver on time, but she will not give you exactly what you ordered for. Yes.
I think I wish we had more time to push this a little further, but we don't.
Yeah. Before we go, this is this is the portrait of the MD of Afia TV. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. I think you should take it up a little bit so we could actually see it, because we really can't see it. Okay, great. Well done. Well done. Anyway, guys, this is the size of the package. As you can see it on the screen already, and that's pretty much where we wrap this up. And I want to thank you profusely, Choma, for coming. Thank you, Choma, for sharing your thoughts with me on the show. All right, guys, coming up next will be Afia taking center stage anytime from now. My name is Ubong Kings. Good morning.
It's a brand new week and another opportunity for us to gist and me to tell you, bring all the spice, all the things that are hot, trending and exclusive on social media. Sometimes I know there's constructive criticism. I know that you know how to quote it. So for the people that don't understand, I want to be like, oh, why are you doing this?
Please, I'm not a cross-dresser. I'm only doing this because of the money on Facebook.
There are some people you need to just tell the truth brutally. Let it hurt them. Give it hot.
Afia TV official, exclusive every weekday on Afia TV.
Time check is 2 p.m. and it's time for us to vibe, chill, and relax.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV.
So Lunch Break is all about the music, it's all about fun, it's all about entertainment, it's all about entertaining gossip and stories from social, it's all about the latest trends, it's about what's lit, it's all about the games with our guests, and yes, in general, I like to say it's all about the vibes and vibes only.
Welcome to Afia TV, your go-to channel for excellent news and incredible shows that keeps you IEI, that is, informed, entertained, and inspired. Need a break?
Ladies and germs, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV.
Join Choco to vibe and chill on Lunch Break at 2 p.m. for the latest trends in music and entertainment.
Not like I have big money.
Dive into the world of innovation and creativity with Rochelle on Anka.
It means art in English.
Where creative minds and groundbreaking ideas come to life. Tune in every weekday at 8 p.m. Do not miss Afia TV Official, your perfect dose of laughter, where they discuss what is currently trending on social media every day at 5:30 p.m. on Afia TV.
But in this economy, the savings will save you, man.
And that's not all. Stay tuned for more exciting shows on Afia TV. Catch us on DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17.
Good evening to you, viewer, and welcome to Women in Business, a show that profiles women, executives, and even the next door store owner, showcasing Igbo greatness to the world.
I started always obsessed with books ever since I was a child.
The stress of always converting naira to dollar
and incompetent means an incompetent person.